Hello everyone and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. My name is Winback and today we're going to engage some more meme because I felt like it. That's this. It's the theme of the week. It's the meme theme. You're welcome. Today's character is going to be KTC and today's map is going to be Warhead Junction. So you can already tell how excited I am about this game, right? Team Cops are KTC, Genji, Imperius, Johanna, Brightwing versus Leeming, Stitches, Zagara, Ana, and Murky. So, we're just going for it, huh? We're just ripping it. Enemy team doesn't know that they're giving me stacks at the beginning. We've got one of them so far. One whole stack. Perfect. Burning it up. You know what I mean. I'm just gonna get slept all game or night. Okay, there we go. There's two more, thank God. But KTZ, if you're not aware, his abilities are Q, Death and Decay. After 0.5 seconds, we're going to throw an incredibly long skill shot. It's going to hit something, it's going to do damage on impact, and then when it's done, it's going to leave a puddle that also does damage over time, which is wicked cool. Our W is called Frost Nova. This is going to put a circle down on the ground. Ooh! And there you have it, right there. The outer circle is going to slow people. The inner circle is going to root people. The slow lasts for like 2.5 seconds, yeah, and the root lasts for 1 second. So it's all part of your okay, taking another nap. Great. Super. E is going to be our Chains of KelThuzad. This is our straight line instant skill shot. We're going to whip it out. It's going to hit somebody, and then we're going to whip it out again to maybe hit somebody else. When the two chains hit, if it's two heroes, it is going to yoink them towards the center of the chain and stun them for a very short duration. So ultimately that leads into your combo with KT. If you're playing this character with the intention of one-shotting people, you have to get very comfortable with the combo, which is in and of itself pretty difficult to do. But your whole thing to aim for, I suppose, is going to be hitting your chain on one person, finding the other person that you're going to hit. You have to make sure that you hit them, and you got to put your root, your W, in between those two people, because that's where the chain is going to pull them both to, unless they're behind terrain or behind a wall or behind anything that's going to obstruct the pull, which is kind of shitty, but it do happen like that sometime. Anyway, so you put your W down first, and then you chain the other person, because the stun on the chains isn't long enough to guarantee that you're going to hit your root. If you have your root down prior to your chains pulling, the stun is going to be the perfect amount of time to just lock the people in there. Missed. Lock the people in between together for the full duration. So, get used to it. I know it's going to take some lining up. It's going to take some practice. It's really difficult, I promise, but you'll get it. I trust you. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing at this point in our relationship, but you know how it works. Anyway, we do have a 1 key, but this is only pickable once we hit 15 stacks of our trait, which is this thingy over here, Master of the Cold Dark. Every time we hit a hero with our chains or our Frost Nova, we are going to get 1 stack of our trait, and that goes up to 30. When we hit 15, we unlock the Glacial Spike, which is going to create a spike. It's just impassable terrain. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Dodge the hook. Ooh, Brightwing eating the hook for me. I tried to dodge, but I didn't even need to. Fantastic stuff. Double globes, too. I love it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the Glacial Spike basically takes the place of a hero for your chain. You can chain to the Glacial Spike first, or you can chain to the Glacial Spike after you've hit a hero. Oh, it's dead, but I don't think I can do anything to kill him. He's already gone. I am slept. I'm gonna die for trying to kill him, but I'm gonna get some stacks on the way out. Yep. Wow, what a hook. What a hook. Caught me just sleeping trying to kill a Murky. And that's what I deserve, because you shouldn't chase a Murky. Anyway, so the Glacial Spike itself is a little bit different than heroes, but if you chain to the spike and then you chain a hero, it's going to yank the hero that you've chained all the way back to the spike rather than meeting in the middle like 2 heroes do, which makes landing the combo infinitely easier and just fun, you know, just way better. Pulling people to the spike it's great for initiating team fights, it's great for disrupting team fights, it's just great for everything, really. So getting your Glacial Spike is super important because it's going to make getting the rest of your stacks really easy and killing people a lot more easy as well. At 30 stacks, however, once we hit the big 30 marker, we are going to get additional spell power in the form of 75%. Missed it. Damn. 75% spell power is insane. BTW. And that is going to make our abilities do shitloads of damage. Not to mention, this talent here is going to give us 10% more spell power on top of that. We'll go over that in a second. Well, I guess, yeah, that's it for the abilities themselves. They're all incredibly strong, but they're all combo-based, so if you're not good at landing the abilities, you're not really going to be very good at this character. He's also very easy to dive. If there's like a Zeratul or a Genji or anybody who can get past the front line and onto him, you're not going to have a good time. Oh! Rooted, slowed, yoinked. Are we going to kill him? No. He's going to get away because the Ana just has infinite range, ultimate sleep. I fucking hate it. Absolutely fucking hate it. If I could remove one character from the game, it would be Ana. Wouldn't be Abathur, wouldn't be Vikings, wouldn't be Deathwing, it would be Ana. Anyway, yeah, so the talent build, this one is a little bit of my own kind of deal. KT has a couple builds. He has 2 of them specifically, I think, that are mostly preferred. And while we're dead, it seems like a great time to go over those. So, the first build that you're usually going to see is Barbed Chains, Phylactery, or Armor of the Arch. Both of these are very good. Armor of the Archlich is going to help you avoid dive really well. Chilling Touch, Shadow Fisher, and then Chain Link. I think it's pretty sure it's Power of Ice Crown, and it is going to be Might of the Scourge. That's going to be like your typical one-shot, easy kill KT combo build. So, it's good. I know it works. I've seen people do it. It really requires a lot of aim and precision with the character, though, and I don't have any of that stuff, so I don't like doing that. The other one, which I do really like, is the Q build, which is Plague Lands. Again, same thing, Phylactery or Armor of the Archlich. You could do Strip Shields if you think that there's, like, if maybe you're going to do some damage to a Phoenix, you'd want that. That feels good. And then, same thing, Accelerated Decay at 7. And then 10 is going to be either ults, I guess. Either of them work. And then it would be same thing at 13 is Chain Link, 16 would be Arcane Echoes, and 20 would be The Damned Return. It is incredibly good. I think it's probably one of the more underrated builds in the game, especially because this character is... Everybody looks at him and thinks, oh my god, he's just going to one-shot combo somebody. Lame. But he's actually got huge amounts of siege potential on top of all that, which is... It's nuts. Just he can kill buildings so fast if you just enable him to do that. And then at 20, like, you double the ability to do that. My build, though, for this game specifically, I wanted to try something new, which I think is kind of working. And I've got to test it some more, but I'm pretty happy with the way that it's going. Whew. Got him. But anyway, we're going to take Plague Lands at level 1. We're going to take Phylactery, obviously, at level 4. Level 7, still Chilling Touch. We could also take Accelerated Decay. Frost Blast is going to be our 10 talent. 13, we're going to take Icy Grasp. 16, we are going to take... I don't actually remember. It's one of these two, Hungering Cold or Power of Ice Crown. I think it's going to be Hungering Cold, because we're going to be continually doing damage to people who are rooted. So, this makes the most sense, but Power of Ice Crown is also very good for the spell power. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. And then at 20, we're going to take Death Chill, because having that bitch blow up again after we kill people is going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. So, the reason that I built this specific way is because I wanted to try to get the same amount of damage that you're getting for a Wicked combo with KT with using just his Frost Blast, his ultimate. Because it's just point and click, it's going to chase people down, it's going to scare the living shit out of them, and then root them, and potentially their team if they've run for help. So, you could see the utility that they kind of baked into this bad boy. It takes a lot of the pressure off your combo landing ability, and it still provides you with a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. So the kind of the main points of the build are going to be your level 1, which is the Plague Lands, your level 13, which is Icy Grasp, and your level 16, whichever one I picked. Not that it matters, because you can do both. If you're hitting multiple people, I suggest you take Hungering Cold. If you're hitting multiple people, you want to take Power of Ice Crown. If you are hitting more, like one target, you want to delete one guy with your Frost Blast, I suggest Hungering Cold. It's really cool, just because it's going to do a lot of extra damage to a single target, or multiple targets if they are rooted. Pretty nuts. And they're getting hit by the puddle for your Q. So this is dealing damage every 0.5 seconds for 2 seconds. That's 4 instances of damage. Just like that. You can see how easy it is. Oh no, Brightwing! Brightwing is not going to live. Bummer. Anna going to get ripped up, though. Hot stuff. Murky is the last to fall, but it's okay. He's going to die. We all know it. Fuck your pufferfish. Oh, I just missed him. Just missed him. Anyway, back to the build. So, level 1, the Plague Lands is going to increase the area of our Death and Decay by a pretty significant amount. You can see the change in the puddle. It's pretty large, and it's going to increase the duration by 1 second as well. So, what that means is that we're going to get 6 instances of damage instead of 4, and when someone's rooted by our ult and our Frost Nova, and oh my god, Li Ming, fuck off, I'm trying to do stuff here, man. That's another nuke just dropped in the middle of the lane. We haven't really left middle lane this whole game, so that's me just taking my time figuring out if I wanted a phylactery or not. And I guess we're gonna do it. Oh god, alright, well, Genji is out. Big cleanse from the Brightwing. Way to go. Back to what I was saying, though. So, the Plague Lance is going to help you deal lots of damage to your Frost Blast target. It's going to be very good. Boom. Holy shit, did you see it? Did you see it? I actually want to take a look at Sagara's death recap to see how much was me and how much was Imperius. 65% from me. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Whew. And like the amount of damage Stitches is taking there, standing in the puddle and then getting yoinked backwards away from me. Love it. Feels so good. So 4 doesn't really make a difference. I mean, again, Phylactery of KelThuzad is good. Armor of the Archlich is also good, but Phylactery, I like the spell power, so that's usually why I take it. And I like picking up globes. Chilling Touch, I took this game just to slow people, to set up my chain and route easier. If you have Chilling Touch, you're going to hit the slow for 30%, which makes hitting your chain into your spike way simpler. And then, obviously, landing all your other abilities after that is real simple because the target is standing still. You can see here as well how much boss damage we're doing with this character, and it's fucking nuts. He is a mage at the end of the day, and everybody calls him a combo mage, but like if you're building it this way, you don't have to waste your time running away after you've missed a combo. It's so nice. I love it. Fuck you, Murky. Yeah. So anyway, you could also take Accelerated Decay here. Each time a hero is hit by Death Decay's pool, they take 25% more periodic damage from Death and Decay for the next 4 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Obviously, with the increased duration on our Q that we get from level 1, the increased damage at level 7 would be really good against a rooted target, but it also makes rooting targets a little bit more difficult. At level 10, I could sing the praises of Frost Blast forever. It's such a good ult, it's such a good initiator, such a good pick ult. It's so good, but everybody just picks Shadow Fisher saying, this is how you play KT, and I hate that. At 13, I picked up Icy Grasp. This is going to increase the slow by 20%. The slow is already 35%, which is insane. So changing it to 55% is insane-er. That's a word. Not really. Each time KelThuzad damages enemies slowed by Frost Nova, reduce the cooldown of Frost Nova by 0.5 seconds. So, again, we're going to hit the Frost Blast on someone, we're going to root them with our W, all while our Q is dealing damage to them, and that is going to drop the cooldown of our W quick, like ultra quick. And it's so handy when you need to get that button back up, because it's really, I mean, how you do most of everything outside of your ultimate with this character. So that's enough explanation there. Hungering Cold is what we picked up because we do want to kill those single targets quite a bit more. 90 additional damage times, let's say, 4 at least. Let's say we've rooted them for 4 instances of our Q damage, not including auto attacks or any of the other abilities that we use. So 90 times 4 is just shy of 400. It's 360 damage. On top of everything else that we're doing. That was the Death Chill. Love it. Oh, it's so good. I don't think I need to tell you why I took Death Chill. It's pretty memey. I thought it was going to do some cool stuff. It didn't really end up doing anything. This is where we just ended the game because the enemy team couldn't figure out that they should stop pushing top. So, yeah. Yeah. Way to go, Genji. Can't let them back. We're just going to slap them in the face and take their core. Ah, yeah. These are friends, BTW. That's why I can see the chat. I don't have it turned back on. I'm not a masochist. But that is it. That's going to be KT. Here is the 6.5. 6.5 out of 10. Didn't really do as much damage as I wanted to. But we did pick people above and beyond. I mean, let's be real. The build one more time: Plague Lands, Phylactery, or Armor of the Archlich, Chilling Touch, or Arcane Echoes? I think that's what it's called. Frost Blast at 10, Icy Grasp at 13, Hungering Cold at 16, and Death Chill at 20, or Shadow of the Damned, because that ability is also fucking broken nuts and very good for winning games. So, thank you so much for hanging out. Let me know what you think of this build. If you have any suggestions, if you've played it yourself, if you like what you see, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, or dingle on the little bell there, and I will be back tomorrow to wrap this bitch up, something new. But have yourself a wonderful day.